So we're going to dress this up. A couple of gas for that, so we're going to do that. First off, here it is folded again. If you just didn't see the original video, just unfold it, clip them together, and there it is. And then let's address this first, because so not only is it on the front of this one here, the ends there, other crates that you might get might have this big ugly thing here, and that makes it look like, you know, the handles it is, a little less like terrain. So let's go ahead and dress this up. First thing we're going to do is get a bit of corrugated cardstock. Okay, so we're going to just go in here now and make another cut out there. Back the flat edge now. Make sure that that's flat on the bottom there for you. And then trace that all. And just give a little bit of space here because we're going to trim it all to fit in a little bit. And we're going to repeat and put it on right here. So we're going to set that aside to dry while we do other pieces. I have a video called Fans and Vents. So I'll show you how to make this. This is essentially just a bit of cardstock, that same corrugated cardstock, and then this is food packaging, cereal box or soda pop or something that I used a hole punch on. Straightforward. Go check out that video. I will put that in the description. And then, so when this folds up, this is up. These fold down and in, and then this is still up. So that can have a little bit of detail. So let's add another vent. Same kind of thing. Again, this is some cereal box, and this is granny grating or embroidery mesh just kind of glued together. And so we're just going to go ahead and tuck it in here. To add some more like texture. I love zip ties of all sizes for texture. So let's go ahead and save us a couple inches with that head. Nope, still not it. Okay, one of these teeny little ribs needs to come off. There you go. That's perfect. See, that's starting to look like something. And then, so here's some old wire from some dead Christmas lights. You could use any kind of wire that you might have on hand, everything from shoelaces to old earbuds, if you got any of those hanging around. And they do still sell those kinds of old earbuds at the dollar store. So we're going to go ahead and figure out, so I kind of like that there's a hole there, so maybe get the wires jammed in there a little bit, and glued, and run this going somewhere else like that. I think I'm going to speed that up and help lock that in with a little baking soda. It's an old school modeling trick. That's looking pretty good. Go ahead and trim that now, about like so, and about like so. And I left enough space between the two that if I cut just more or less right down the center of that, so I can now take these pieces, they're going to pop right into those areas, in those little handholds, making that look like some sort of exhaust vent. Okay, I'm going ahead and do the other side too. So, wonderful texture, so now it's got something going on, and took that little bit of offcut and put it at the top. Again, keeping everything kind of as flat as possible. We don't want to be like putting a big generator thing on top there like that, right? So, that side's done, and that's filled, and that's filled. That means this side. Again, I'm going to cheat kind of like I did when I told you about that one. I have another video where I show you how to make sci-fi doors. In fact, I made a bunch of doors in that video that I now get to make projects for. This one is the most flat that I've got from that little video. And then, so let's go ahead and fold this up. Besides, it's about time we tested it. It still can fold up. And we didn't accidentally glue something. There, yeah, pretty nice, right? Okay, so if that's the top, we need to keep that in mind. And you see right now there's just this little bit of an extra lip there, but as that folds into place, there is a distance there, that bottom piece, right? So I think I like that. I mean, we could of course maybe trim the bottom lip off there and make that whole thing that much shorter. Now let's do that. Okay, it to the plastic, not the hinge, right? Not this piece of plastic here, because that's going to be moving, but like down here, there's some good support here, so we're going to do all that as best we can and get it to be kind of on that edge. Okay, so yeah, you see how that works? Like it folds up over that edge, and then, so if you've seen very many of my other videos, and if you haven't, shame on you! So you're going to see that I like using paper punch hole punches, so this gives me a nice little rectangle, standard hole punch, standard, every dollar store, every grocery store hole punch. And then I watch out at thrift stores for other like weird ones. So maybe there, maybe there, maybe there. And then just maybe lick the tip of your finger. Get a little bit of gloss on there, right? So you're going to totally gross doing this. So I just want to smooth that all out a little bit, so it's not just a big glomp. Some already pre-cut little pieces out. So we're just going to now take an X-Acto blade and grab some. Let's see. I like that here. And then let's do him here. Maybe another one here. And take. So you see how we get some interesting texture on there, so it's not just a big old boring door anymore. What shall we do here? Here's a razor cover. I held on to those because it's free plastic, weird details. So I think maybe we just break up that pattern. Anything right there in the middle? Yeah. Alright, snugly fit piece of paper straw. Still going to glue that in there just to kind of make sure it doesn't come out accidentally at some point or during handling. Paper straws are a nice alternative to plastic. They don't biodegrade. I have had straws turn into dust on me over time. And they're also slightly different diameter. So that is all the hardware I want to add. Next, the paint job, I think. Light gray with a clear coat of matte so that it'll take some more paint here. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to start with the door. So they're kind of nice. Easy enough. And do those in black. Just a bit of edge highlighting with this silver Sharpie. Bit of water, just a small amount of black paint. We're just going to cover all of it. You're not looking to get like a good coat of black, just like wash on every bit. My brush is just a little frayed out. Got some burnt sienna. That's a variation to the dirty. Pretty good. I think we're at a point where we can do posters. Posters, signs, caution signs, these things. I just periodically search online and see what I can find. I've collected a small envelope full of them, or a folder full of them, and just kind of harvest what I need. So I thought this blank spot was a lot of fun, so we'll do like this is a prefabricated building by good old Weyland-Yutani. Every universe is a Weyland-Yutani, and they're always a freaking problem. On the off chance I wanted to use this upside down as a paddock, you could use, got some caution dinosaur stickers. I suppose I could here somewhere. What do you think? Yeah. Oh goodness, it fits perfect. So yeah, and then it'll just be an upside down thing most of the time. That is a little bit clean for my liking, so we're gonna spill water all over the place. Get a little bit brown. Might as well mix it with that water. That's a required imperial thing so that the droids can read that and know what the establishment is registered as. Be like that. Alright, so we're going to take and give it another clear coat of like artist spray. Just going to lock everything in there and be right back. There you have it, more or less. I'm going to call that done. Pretty happy with how that looks. It's got some life and some texture to it now. You could use all these same techniques to do it on a bigger crate if you're doing something for diorama for your 3 3/4 Star Wars figures or what have you, G.I. Joe. Because I left the perimeter open, I can still stack another building on that and have a bigger building. Maybe you need something for your ATST to kind of hide behind. There you go. You got a folding crates, dressed up, better little buildings. And there's the oh so high-tech light trick of a plastic bag and a single hockey puck, and all of a sudden you've got that whole lighted thing back on a building that's got more details. Hey guys, thanks for following along. If you made it this far, that's amazing. Please subscribe, share, all that stuff.